Hi, welcome to another episode on the Boss Lady series. I remain your host, Queen Chichi, and today I want to briefly tell you something. Something I think you and I, something I think you and I should have at the back of our mind, which is very, very important as you navigate your way through this 2026. As you navigate your way through this 2026, I need you to have that at the back of your mind. Value is visible. Yes, value is visible. You don't need to shout to be noticed when you are valuable. You don't need to beg to be chosen when you carry value. And you don't need to force your way into rooms that were designed for what you carry. Yes, exactly. Exactly what I'm trying to tell you. People may not understand your hustle, but they will respect your results. Exactly. They might not understand your hustle. They might not understand what you're going through. They might not even understand what you do. But trust me, they will respect your results. They may not clap at the beginning, but they cannot ignore your growth. Because when value is present, it speaks. And that is the truth, because some of you have been trying hard to convince people to believe in you, because you might be trying to be like, oh, I want people to actually believe in what I do. I want people to actually believe in me. I want people to actually believe in my result and believe in what they expect to see my result. You've been explaining yourself to those who don't even have the capacity to understand you, which is very, very true, because a lot of us might have been explaining ourselves to people who have been like trying to explain to people, trying to make people to understand, trying to make people to see reasons with us. And at the end of the day, they're not even seeing reasons with us. And we feel that, oh, we're not getting at that point. We're not getting to that level we want. You have been overworking just to be accepted, overgiving and just to be loved, and overproving just to be appreciated. But let me make you understand something today. Your value does not reduce because someone fails to see it. That is the truth. Your value does not reduce because someone failed to see the good in you, someone failed to see the capacity or the ability you can do, or someone failed to see the results you can bring. That does not mean your value will reduce. That's a very big lie. If anybody's telling you because they cannot see anything, that is because you are in the wrong environment. Trust me, a diamond does not argue with a stone to prove its shine. So value is visible. So whatever you're going to do, whatever you're going to be saying to yourself, whatever you're going to be investing in yourself, invest in your value. And when you're investing in your value, make sure you're investing in your value that will put you in the right environment. Don't invest in your value and end up being in the wrong environment. That is going to actually put you back to level 1. If you had made an effort and worked on yourself to get to level 10, and you still leave yourself in that environment that is not even seeing you in level 10, but still seeing you in level 1, trust me, you have wasted the whole effort in building yourself from level 1 to level 10. So when you're investing in your value and trying to make yourself important, always remember that you need to be at the right environment so that every effort you have done, everything you must have built in yourself will not be a waste, which is very, very important. You see, when you build yourself, you won't have to chase. That is the truth. You won't have to chase. You won't have to fight for attention, and you won't have to beg for recognition because you have built yourself. That is what they say. The value is visible. You need to build yourself. You need to invest yourself. You need to work on yourself so that you will be at a point that people will not overlook you. People will not underestimate you, because if you are not working on your value, how do you expect yourself to be visible? Because the world has a way of responding to value, not by noise, not by desperation, not trying too hard, but value. That is just the simple truth. But value. So stop trying to be liked and start trying to be valuable. Stop trying to make people see. Oh, stop trying to make people see, to give you attention. No, build yourself, invest in your value so that you will be valuable. Stop chasing applause and start chasing excellence. So some people to actually applaud them for things they do, and they don't have an excellent spirit in them. You need an excellent spirit. See, like David had an excellent spirit in him, and he was valuable. He became a man after God's heart. So invest in yourself. Find that thing that will make you stand out in the presence of others or in the midst of others. Find that thing that will make you stand out. That when people see you, they will say, oh, this person is valuable. I cannot do without this person. I need this person in my life. This person is whom I need to be associated with, because your value is visible. Stop competing with others and start improving yourself. There's no need for competition. What are we competing for? What are you competing with others for? When you can improve yourself. Leave competition aside. Competition has never favored anybody. Improve yourself. When you improve yourself, you will see no need for competition. And that is the basic truth. When you improve yourself, you will see no need for competition, because what are you competing for? When you have virtually improved yourself, there is no need for competition. Because when you become better, life becomes louder. That is just the truth. When you become better, when you become the best version of yourself, you will see that you will become visible to people that you had never even thought that we one day look towards your side. When your value becomes visible, they will look for you. You don't need to even look for them. They will look for you because you have what they want. That is the truth. People don't ignore value. They only ignore what has no substance. And you are not empty. People can never ignore value. They only ignore empty barrels. They only ignore people that make so much noise that have nothing to show for it. They only ignore people that have no substance. But if you have value, you cannot be ignored. You cannot be overlooked. You cannot even be underestimated, because value is visible and you have what they exactly want at a point in time. At any point in time, because your value is visible. They have seen you. They want to be associated with you. They want to stay around you. They want to have something to do with you because they have seen that your value is visible. So today, while you are looking around trying to see, what has gone wrong, have you invested in your value? Have you worked on your value? Have you actually taken out time to say, I want to invest in myself. I want to build myself to an extent that I will not be underestimated. I will not be overlooked. So today, I want to encourage you to work on your value, because value is visible. And people don't ignore value. They only ignore what has no substance. And you are not empty. You have a substance in you. Just work on yourself. Thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube page. See you next time on another episode. I remain your host, Queen Chichi. I love you, but don't forget, God loves you more.